Are live. Sorry, everybody. D is not here tonight, so I'm doing this one solo like Friday. Looks like we're waiting on somebody to come out to challenge Cage, huh? That should be good. Let me get on my stuff. All right. Well, anyways, we are watching the AEW Dynamite. Hopefully, you guys are watching it as well. Sorry, it's just me, and I am going there now.
When this kid was walking through the mall.
When this kid was walking through the mall. Holy crap, that's so exciting. Okay, let me get in here. And Chris says, that's great for Christian Cage. Yes, it is. Damn, Christian Cage just attacked him. Right there in the center of the ring. Sorry, I don't have earphones either, so I got to turn it up and down for the music, if any hits. What's up, Everblast? You know, I'm just doing things by myself. Alexa, the reminder is complete. Sorry, I'm in a different room. Okay, things happen different ways here. Hopefully the other one doesn't go off either. So my Alexa, she doesn't swear, so I have her remind me to empty the cat box for Leopold. And I said empty the cat shit, but she just bleeps it. So I have her say empty the cat sheet now, and so it's hilarious, in my opinion. And then Walter says, "Hey Travis," and I say, "Hey Walter." AEW Dynamite, Taz, Excalibur, Tony Schiavone on commentary. Yeah, it should be a good one. Looks good.
I mean, if this is the challenge for Double or Nothing, if it's going to be Christian Cage and Swerve Strickland, Christian Cage is drawing first blood. Big time.
Well, Christian Cage gonna have a title shot. Double or Nothing's coming up soon.
There's something you should know about me. I never forget. I haven't forgotten that some months
Does Swerve have a dad?
You walked into my son Nick Wayne's gym and you left him in a pool of his own blood.
That's kind of a big deal.
Keep it down while I'm conducting my business.
Keep it down while he's conducting his business. Mama Wayne, she always looks pretty good. I can never tell how good she really looks because she always wears black and it's hard to see black on TV. She looked pretty good.
At the biggest show.
You know, so I say the same thing about Dynamite every week, and that is that there's never any storylines and they just kind of like book things. So now I'm watching something on YouTube and Kevin Nash comes out, says the exact same thing, and now if I say it, I'm a Kevin Nash fan or something. Although I did like the NWA. So Daphne is off to take care of her father, and she is also picking up a vehicle that she's buying in a different city. So she's doing two things at once. And then great camera view, I guess. I feel like it's right up on me because my other phone's just right there. I should have probably pushed it away a little bit more. And I didn't even fold the blanket behind me, so there's a blanket back there. just unfolded. The pillow for the couch is up on the freaking window. Whatever. So he's gonna take his daughter, and give her a father she can be proud of for the rest of her life. Christian Cage is that way, he's a very good stepdad. I've heard a lot of good things about him, about being stepdaddy. We all know Christian Cage is not going to be the world champion. Story-wise, it doesn't make sense. Talent-wise, it doesn't make sense. Age-wise, it doesn't make sense. But he is a fantastic heel.
But Swerve, know this. The pain is just begun.
Uh-oh. The dinosaur. What's he doing? Is he going to rip out his hair? He ripped his hair out of his head.
How savage is that? I mean, that's
Is there blood on that?
just ripping it. To great act.
That's disgusting.
Challenger for Swerve Strickland and the AEW World Championship on Sunday, May 26th.
He ripped his hair out of his head. May 26th. This is going to come to a head. And he says, AEW. It is time for some AEW. Who's your favorite all-time? Is that Little JC? Little JC, my favorite all-time is probably Hulk Hogan. There's others out there that I liked and stuff, but Hulk Hogan's probably my favorite, obviously back when I was a kid. The most I ever liked a wrestler was Hulk Hogan when I was a kid. How about that? And then Chris says, yeah, but it looks cool. As a heel, Christian Cage, yeah, absolutely, holding the title. I just don't see him becoming champion. As they just had, a year-long heel champion. And Swerve can always turn to heel if they need to. I think he needs to have the title for not a year per se, but around 8 to 12 months would be a grandtastic. It's a new word, grandtastic event for him. Adam Copeland, baby. And then Vince says, hey, Travis. So are you okay with Cage? Yeah, absolutely. I like the Cage idea in the title matchup. It's funny, we have yet to see Cage versus Cage. Yeah, Brian and Christian. No. There's really... Although, they just book matches on this show, which I can't say anymore, but they could easily book that match. But it seems like they save Christian for main events. Or top storylines, where the other guys, they just kind of have wrestle whoever, whenever. Then Walter says, Adam for the win. I don't know who he's wrestling yet. You're way ahead of me. I'm just living my best life here. This Canadian flag skeleton on his head. So I broke down and I ordered a 3D printer. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with the 3D printer once I get it, because I've never even read into them or anything. I just kind of got interested a while back and bit the bullet. I decided to order one. So I will be, I don't know, maybe I'll make a Charlotte Flair bust or something. And a bust is a head. Like a statue, not a boob. I'm going to make a Charlotte Flair boob. Although, we probably want to see a Charlotte Flair boob. It's very dark on my screen. We're going to see some Julia. Wellington thinks he can just do whatever he wants, willy-nilly. He's outside chasing squirrels. It snowed today. It decided to snow. It's like, you know what? Screw it. We're just going to do some snow. All right, who do we got? Are we supposed to know who this is? Sorry, I don't have my earpiece in, so I kind of got to adjust the volume on the TV so I can hear, but I can't have it up. That's Kenny Omega. No, that's probably not Omega. Is that the Murder Hawk? Nope, it's Matthews. Buddy Matthews. There's somebody you don't hear about very often. That's Rhea Ripley's man. Oh, man. Adam Page versus Diamond Dallas. There's a lot of pages. That's funny. Then Buddy Matthews could probably be the World Heavyweight Champion in WWE instead of Damian Priest. Yeah, if they would have done, if he would have stuck around, well, Vince wouldn't have got rid of him. I think Vince is the one that got rid of him. But they need a champion right now, and Damian seems like a decent fill-in right this second. Obviously not going to be a rememberable title run. All right, there it is. We're underway. Matthews versus Adam Copeland. I am not doing the third hour. I'm not doing Dynamite. So hopefully, we got 3 hours tonight. I'm sitting here going, no. Not tonight, guys. Why are you so noisy? No, hey, no, come on. Wellington. Ugh. People. People. Not a lot of wrestling going on right now. They're basically just giving each other the eye. Matthew's getting all jacked up, looking swole, like he got an infection. You're not getting this back. Nope. Go away. Go get something else. It is just another room. It's actually right next to that room, and it's not a mansion. I actually don't live in a very big house. It's probably like 1,800 square feet or something.
And after the street fight we witnessed this past Saturday night at Rampage, we will hear from Orange Cassidy for Trent Beretta. Injuring the leg of his former Taylor. Trent, we understand, have received medical attention after that. The FTW Championship, Taz, I know it's not going to be easy for you. Chris Jericho looks to defend against Katsuyori Shibata.
Yeah, no, I don't know what to say about that. I don't want to say I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm not happy that Jericho...
Sorry, Dee's text me. All right. And then I just had a sneaky vision jump into my house. What? Oh, visitor jump into your house. What was it? Oh, a frog. That's cool. I wish I lived somewhere where there was frogs. I mean, we have frogs, but you have to, like, go into the mountains to get them. It reminds me of that joke about the mountain chicken. What's a mountain chicken? It's a frog. But ours aren't mountain chickens that I'm aware of. Wellington, you're annoyed. I'm not giving you it. No. Go do something else. There's other toys. I'm not giving you a squeaky toy. All right. Well, we're in picture. I'll still walk us through that unless you guys are chatting, which there is. Chris says, hopefully we get some women tonight. Yeah, we will. There'll be something to do with women. Whether it's Tony Storm or her lackey or others. There's always going to be something going on with the women. It won't be long. We don't get a lot of tasty matches with the women. I guess he hinted at Britt Baker coming back, which would be cool. I know Vin doesn't like Britt Baker, but I meant like all of them coming back. So her and whoever else has been out for a while. MJF, and I know there was somebody else. Oh, Kenny Omega, I think, are coming back soon. So maybe over the summer before Forbidden Door and All In and All Out. All In and All Out are back-to-back weeks again this year. And one of the WWE shows is the other day that weekend. So I think it's like All In and then WWE and then All Out. So there's 3 pay-per-views in 6 days, 7 days. Yeah, like 7 days. Leopold. What you doing? Old Leopold. All right, let's see where we're at. Frog, and then hopefully we get some women. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Women. But who? What women do you want to see, Chris? I need it at D&D room then. And I got to put my 3D printer. I think I'm going to put my 3D printer in the office there next to where we sit for wrestling. It's so I can set it right next to me while it's printing, while we're live on the air, and you guys can kind of see what I'm building. It takes forever to build stuff, like 17 hours and stuff. Although this one's a big one and it's supposedly pretty damn fast. So we will see. I've never used one. I've been talking to AI about it just to see if I can use it and what to do. I don't even know what software to use, but there's something called Blender, and then there was another one, but I don't remember it. I'll actually start writing them down and playing with them and set up a laptop so I can get the information to it and have some fun. Should be pretty fun. I don't know what the hell I'm going to make. But I kind of want to just make Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Like little creatures and dudes. And I want to make a dice tower. So when I roll my dice, I can just throw it in there. And it'll go down the stairs like and get to the bottom. Be like, boom, there it is. If that's a thing. I see them on Temu or Temu or whatever the hell they call it. They're like $30. I was like, gosh, that seems expensive for Temu. So they must be pretty hard to make or something. So I'm going to try to make one of my printer. Nathan's like, shut up, no one cares. Yeah, they do. People care about my 3D printing. And Adam Copeland getting kicked in the head right here by Buddy Matthews. Yeah, I got to do this for 2 hours by myself tonight, so don't be mean to me. What would you like me to talk about that people cared about? Matthews into the ropes. Comes firing off. Got him in a chin lock. Now he's got him in a side headlock. Choke, basically. Rolling him around on his back. So in WWE, Edge would win this. Are they going to do the same thing in AEW? No matter where Buddy goes, he can't beat Edge? Ba-ba-bum. AEW is such a different world than WWE. But there's a lot more wrestling and there's a lot less talking. Although we did have the EVPs earlier. Picola's favorite group. Aubrey is our referee in this one also, by the way. If you guys aren't watching at home. Buddy Murphy, Adam Copeland. There's Murphy. Copeland picks him up. A little Gort Buster or something. No, chewing on stuff. Go away. Dude, no. Not a toy. Go get your toy. All right, Adam Copeland going up top. Murphy firing elbows right into him. Oh, got him right there in the side of the head. That'll hurt. Oh, another forearm. Copeland's just hanging on. What in the world are they doing here? This just looks dangerous. Uh-oh. Edge firing into the midsection. Shot to the head. Now they're just hitting each other in the head. There's a headbutt right there. Oh, God. Both men just fell all the way to the floor. Count them out, Aubrey. They're at a 5 count. Both men are stirring, though. Looks like Murphy's going to easily make it back in. Edge, on the other hand, is still out. Oh, Edge is back up to his feet. So he's back in. Murphy's back in. Now both men are going to lay down inside the ring. Maybe she should do another 10 count for inside. Hey, Brandon. What would have happened if Sammy Guevara was hot shot to main event scene? I just don't know. I mean, I like Sammy, but I just don't know if he's that guy. I like how he wrestles. I like all the movement that he does. He does a pretty good promo. Okay, bye, Travis. See you on Saturday. Yeah, well, we'll be here on Friday. Hopefully. Hopefully Dee's here on Friday. Looks like Buddy Murphy's hurt. We got medical attention in there. He's got some blood coming out of his mouth. He's like, I am not talking to a doctor. Yeah, he's just a young shitbag. We get it. That's what Picola said. Yeah, and I just don't understand. Like, he oozes talent. And he looks a lot like him, but he kind of reminds me of Ryan Garcia, where they're the boxer. And it's like, they've got talent, they've got looks, they've got what it takes. They just piss it off. Although Garcia did beat Devin Haney, which is a huge thing in boxing, but like, in wrestling, you probably shouldn't say that you kind of want to rape one of your coworkers. Like, I get it. Like, it was taken out of context, and that's not what it meant. It was a compliment. But you still can't use that word. People are very sensitive. And then there's more to it than that, but what's even funnier is they put him in sensitivity training, and it was like 5 years before that, or 4 years or something before that when it happened, which is kind of funny. This match is still going on. We got Buddy Matthews, in there with Copeland or Edge, whatever you want to call him. All right, we're still in picture-in-picture. Copeland's kind of kicking it, or not. I don't want to say Edge. How's Copeland beating up Edge? That didn't make sense. Edge, or Copeland, is beating up Matthews. Referee trying to break it up a little bit. So Matthews hasn't been the same since he got hurt. They had the doctor come in, look at him. Obviously, he's cleared to still go, but it's almost just a one-sided match at this point. Buddy Murphy back up to his feet, and Edge knocks him right back down. At this point, why is he even in there? Maybe you should just stop it, ref. Stop the match. If he can't continue, former 3-time TNT champion, always was in a high-profile faction. I mean, just give him a mouthpiece, not Don Callis. Yeah, no, that's where I'm at with him. It's like, not Don Callis, although Don Callis is great. He's just a dumbass, but I kind of do like him. I just like the idea of having managers, and I don't know if Triple H is going to bring that back. It doesn't look like it so far, but we got Paul Ellering. It would be cool to have some other managers. Like Sami Zayn, he should become a manager. He did a good job of it with Nakamura back in the day. Buddy Murphy rolling to the outside. Dude just flattened Edge. Slowly working his way back up. Go off the ropes. Yeah, I wish there was a little bit more storytelling in AEW, like why this match exists. Because you could go into a little bit more detail of why they're fighting. But in reality, I mean, I'm assuming it's to put Edge up against Malachi, maybe? I don't know if this is the first stooge that he has to fight, or if next week, if he's going to fight the other big dude, Brody King. If that's the story they're trying to tell, I don't know. Maybe it's both of our wives or girlfriends, whatever, are in the other company. I thought Rhea was gone because of getting married or something, but with Murphy on here all the time, obviously that's not the case. So she's got to be doing something else. Whew, if I could stop yawning, holy crap. All right, Edge up top. Nope, Murphy attacks him. Goes up after him. We might see some sort of a superplex up here. Up in here. Nope. And again, Edge fires out of it. Buddy fires back up there, though. Ready to suplex him off the top. Oh, shit. DDT. That'll do it. Murphy looks completely out of it. No! Kicks out. There's still hope. You think after Bryanson calls it quits, he makes TV appearances? No, I would, well, unless they're needing money or something, but I would assume he'll go raise his children. If Bree can stand to be around the guy. Asin said, "Hi there, my birthday is coming up on 2 days. So this Friday? Or is it Saturday? There's pay-per-view this Saturday, and there's some wrestling on Friday, so we should be here for your birthday. Hopefully Dee will be able to make it. Because I am no fun when I'm by myself. I mean, obviously I can be funny, but I have no one to bounce it off of, and I'm not doing it with the dogs. The D-O-double-G-Y-D-O-double-G, you see. And I can't stop yawning. Supposedly it means your brain's overheating or something. I think I'm just tired. And I'm in my nap chair. This is the chair I sit in when I take naps. And so my body's probably just like, you're supposed to lay back and fall asleep. 2 and Murphy kicks out again. From Matthews. Buddy the elf. He got all jacked. He's like, I'm fix Santa sleigh. Spear, no. Misses with it. Picks him up on his back. Matthews has him. All right, here comes Matthews. Firing out of the corner, went for a curb stomp. Nobody was home. Edge into the ropes. There's a spear. I don't think he's kicking out of that one. 1, 2, and 3. Edge wins. Changed his diet from sugar spaghetti to whey protein. You know, that's actually how you do it. If you want to lose some weight pretty quick. Get rid of all sugars. Now Edge is just attacking him after the bell? It's cowardly behavior. Uh-oh. Concerto? Very cowardly Edge. Damn, hit him with it, too. Here it comes. Concerto. Now, if Murphy gets put out, maybe it is a wedding. Lights go out. Are the lights going to go out before the chair shot? Here it comes. Lights went out. When they come back on, is Brody King going to be standing behind you? Malachi. Woo! Woo! There he is. It's Malachi. He said, do it. Went out again. Now there's no one there. Edge is by himself. He's flabbergasted. Shoot you in the butt. Well, maybe he should have done it when Malachi told him to. Edge looks like he's trying to grow a mullet. Sides are all clean. Isaiah Cassidy, Samoa Joe next. Why? Why is that match taking place? All right. Whoop that trick. Seems like AEW title matches go at least 20 minutes, except for the women. Exactly. I think Edge versus Black will be fun at Double or Nothing. You know, I agree that the matches are fun. I just don't agree that the build-up makes them as entertaining as they could be with good storytelling. Now, that was okay, but I feel like there needs to be more storytelling. Buddy Murphy had a real injury, so they probably writ him off for a couple weeks. You know, it's hard to say, but it would make sense if he is leaving, because Rhea's not at work either, so, and they are together. Perhaps a masked figure comes out called the Devil, but his body screams Keith Lee. And just returns to first. That's funny. Swerve! He's going to fight Swerve. He's like, I'm back. Thanks for doing all the heavy lifting and carrying, you know, this story the whole time. But I'm back for a match against you. Since we came in together, I figure I deserve a title shot. That would be some funny shit. Good stuff. All right, well, we're at a full commercial, and so I can't tell you what's happening. Another setup change. What happened to D now? Same thing. She's still dealing with the family emergency. She's going to be dealing with it for a minute until they can get her her father under watch or whatever. He had a couple mistakes walking and ended up getting hurt on the second fall, and so they just basically have to be with him almost all the time. He's not delirious or anything. Like, he's still 100%. His brain's still there. His body's just not strong right now, but they're doing some physical therapy and stuff. So he'll be fine again. He just kind of got weak. And it happens when you get older. All right, here comes Isaiah Cassidy. I'm okay with Isaiah Cassidy. But why is Isaiah Cassidy? Tell me the story that's happening where Isaiah Cassidy makes sense to wrestle just Joe right now. Like, there's no reason for this. Joe just lost the title, and so what? He has to start over? Good to see you in here, Sophie. Yeah, this is just a room in the house that I like to. This is where I usually entertain people. So when people come over, we watch the UFC fights and stuff. There's a giant TV. It's an 85-inch TV because that's all that'll fit. Because there's a door there and a door there, and so. And then there's like a little nook, and so it fits in there. So if I went bigger, I'd have to come out, and it would just be weird. And 85 is huge, especially for this room, because it's only like 20 feet long. It's like 20 by 15 or 20 by 16 or something. So it's not a huge room, but there are 2, 5, 6, 7 seats, though, for people if they want to come over and watch pay-per-views. Usually it's the UFC stuff, but every once in a while it's other things. I used to have people over all the time and we'd watch WrestleMania and WWE pay-per-views, but since we started this show 5 years ago, we don't do that anymore. Isaiah Cassidy is somebody that we started watching years ago. Like, it was on here all the time, him and his partner, Mark Quinn. But, you know, Quinn got hurt, and then Isaiah Cassidy kind of just stepped in with Matt Hardy for a while. Anyways, now we just don't see him around anymore. And, but we're seeing him tonight, and now he's going up against Just Joe. But why is Just Joe wrestling him? Makes no sense. And Joe's so good, because he was just world champion, that this match couldn't possibly last very long. Unless there's some weird stuff. We completely get it. Family comes first. Yeah, you know, and it does. And it sucks for her. And especially right now, she's very stressed out. And like every day is like the end of the world. And so we have to keep her grounded. Why everything's happening. And it's not like she hasn't done a show by herself when I had COVID or whatever that one time back in 2020. It was a Friday, the only show I ever missed that I can remember. Oh, shit! Joe just stepped out of the way. Cassidy spills to the floor, lands flat on his back. I just can't feel good. Us ham and eggers will be here. Yeah, well, I appreciate it. And like I said, she's going to be here. I guarantee she'll be here Friday. At least at some point. And then the pay-per-view Saturday, that's the one she's kind of worried about because she's having people come in and clean, and I think she wants to be there. But Saturday is like a huge day for sports. It's like there's several things going on Saturday. So we have wrestling. We have the WWF wrestling, which will be in the day. I think that's the one in France. So it should be on in the middle of the day, like 11, well, my time, so 1 o'clock Eastern. And then there's a Canelo Alvarez fight, which is a big one. He could actually lose that one. And he is, and then there's the UFC. And the UFC's that night. So there is quite a bit going on with just those 3 sports, wrestling, boxing, and UFC. Here it is, Muscle Buster. Isaiah Cassidy looks like he's dead. 1, 2, and 3. Just Joe with the dub. He looks like he's on a mission, but he was just champion. And now he's out of that storyline, so maybe they'll put the Ring of Honor title on him again or something. My thing is why doesn't AEW try to make storylines? Is it because Tony Khan doesn't like storylines? Or does he not want to write storytellers, maybe? Or hire? Not write them. Hey, look at that. Still to come. Serena Deeb. I forgot about that. And Mariah May. Kenny Omega returns. That's coming out tonight. Also, should be a very good one. Haven't seen Kenny Omega for a while. Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega match. Should be good when that hits the fan. Because they're going to want to outdo the Daniel Bryan match, which I didn't find that exciting, but I could see how people did. Sky Blue. And Julia, I don't know if they're going to be a tag team moving forward or what, because they like to work together. But they're also on Rampage tonight, so I would assume the NBA playoffs are on Friday, and that's why they can't do Rampage on Friday night. But that's an assumption on my part. I have no idea if that's true. Yeah, this prequel here looks pretty good. I might have to actually watch this. Furiosa. Whew. Let's see what we got here. Good stuff. We got a full commercial, so I don't know what's happening. Ooh, I could ask AI questions, though. That's always fun. Let's see. First round is wrapped up, and then a handful of teams are extending to game 6s and 7s. All right. Well, Dee got it, and so she's with her parents now, her dad. Good deal. I feel like a character on South Park. How I'm dressed. Oh! Hello? Of course I'm on the air. And now you're live on the air with Wrestling Gab.
Yay! I'm on the air with Wrestling Gab. Hi, Wrestling Gab.
Woo!
I have a question about our wrestler. Why do they wear non-panties?
They like to wear man panties because in the old days of wrestling, they wore them, and so they just keep up their tradition. It was like the strongman things in the traveling circuses. That's just what they wore. It had like one strap, and then they kept that for a long time, and some people just got rid of the strap, especially if they had a little bit better bodies than the big overweight guys. But that's your answer, young lady.
That answer doesn't really help. Anyways, but so the goods have been acquired.
Cool. Are you happy with that?
I think it's pretty good. I mean, there's, a lot of different stuff. Like, there's some stuff that's, very, about the same as mine. Some a little worse.
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously it's $1,200, though. It's not
Yeah.
$8,000.
But, not all the tires match. The tires don't match. So, we're gonna stop at the, one of the gas stations down here, and I don't have a checker to check the actual tire
Pressure.
pressure, but I think the front tire is a little low. But I might just pull in there and just see for sure if it really is. Because on their driveway it looked low, but I was like, maybe it's not. Maybe it's just the way it's sitting.
Maybe.
Anyways, so.
Orange Cassidy's in the ring.
Have only had it since August. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's only had it since August, and they just need to get rid of it because they have too many vehicles. They only sell it. They were getting rid of a Yukon too, but I'm pretty sure that one would have paid too much money.
Yeah.
But they took it through their mechanic, and their mechanic went through everything and changed the oil and changed out the transmission fluid. I guess it was somebody that overfilled the transmission fluid. And he had told her don't use the auto 4-wheel drive because I guess these have an auto 4-wheel drive, which I had no idea.
I have been told.
So.
I have been told that because of what Trent did to Chuck after the match.
Not gonna. You know what I mean?
I have been told that
it is what it is.
Chuck Taylor.
It's a 24-year-old vehicle. What do you want, right?
Again.
Chuck Taylor will never wrestle again.
Chuck Taylor's never wrestling again? But why?
Because of what Trent did to him.
Because of what Trent did to him.
To tell you.
Is this it?
Hey, Orange Cassidy looks like he cares about something.
Oh, this probably isn't the right one. Is there
Surprise, Orange Cassidy!
Eric, something anywhere? I'm not seeing your comments.
Again! Trying to make somebody else's career ending!
Eric,
That's gonna
He said next time I see you.
Orange Cassidy getting held back by 4 security guards. This is crazy. Oh. Bye.
Good night.
Why is Orange so selfish? It does make you wonder, though. Raw or SmackDown? I'm going to say I like SmackDown because it's shorter, but I like Raw also. So I think I like Raw because it's the oldest and just more prestigious. And then I like SmackDown because it's just a little bit shorter. And Raw seems to drag on. We just got to understand why Orange Cassidy is trying to be so selfish. So Chucky T supposedly can't wrestle ever again, and Orange Cassidy was trying to make it about him.
Satisfaction of Trent Beretta ending the in-ring career of Chuck Taylor. That's unbelievable.
No.
Vince, the show must go on right now. Let's go to the back. And our colleague, the remarkable
Nope.
Renee Paquette. Take it away, Renee.
No. Renee in the back with the EVPs. Nicholas, Matthew.
Look great. How's the family? How's John?
Really good.
That's great. That's great. Hey, we don't really have time for this right now. We're looking for an old friend. I don't know if you've bumped into him yet, have you?
They're looking for Kenny Omega.
We have way too much TV time tonight on Dynamite. Let's give some to our good friend, the scapegoat, Jack Perry.
Oh. Hey, look, it's Jack Perry. Jungle Boy, but we can't call him that, I guess.
Well, you know, I meant what I said last week. When I told Tony that the only thing I want is what's best for AEW. And some people might not be able to see it right now, but that's exactly what I did. You see, the funny part to me is that Tony, you're the one who made me the scapegoat. And yeah, it hurt at the time, but I accepted it because I realized that it was a sacrifice that somebody was going to have to make. But we all have to sacrifice. And thanks to you, we are entering a new era.
A new era.
Under the elite.
Well, the Elite's fingerprints have been
Oh, it's the learning tree. Everybody's favorite, Chris Jericho, with his new faction. Will Big Bill be in his faction? Chris Jericho, the learning tree. Christopher Jericho. These chairs just automatically lay you back. It's kind of annoying. What is that? Why are you trying to kiss people? It's kind of weird. Why are you getting all up on it? Stop. Katsuri Shibata. I'm just going to try to call him Shibata. My Shibata. What is that? Shibata, one-on-one with the GOAT. Chris Jericho. The learning tree. The Wizard. No Appreciation Society anymore in this one. All right. Chris Agana, oh hell. Chris Jericho briefs again. Then Learning Tree versus Christian Cage would be cool. Yeah, I mean, down the road. He was so cute. Yeah, he's a cute little puppy.
he's the wrestler. He's a wrestler's wrestler. Right now, I mean, and that's fine. FTW rules doesn't just mean there's weapons involved. It doesn't mean that. Okay, I created this many years ago. Okay, and I've wrestled a lot of matches without using weapons. It's not just about.
No, you're not playing with the squeaky toy. I know.
Pinfall, submission, whatever. And that's not a good idea by Jericho. To go chop for chop.
Yeah, exactly, Chris. He does remind me of that same guy. That's Suzuki. Shibata. Suzuki. Different hair. Doesn't have all the shaven parts in his head. All right, Jericho. Getting it done. What's he doing? Is he looking for his wand? Since he's the wizard. The only part of these chairs is that I'm literally like laying down. It looks weird. Don't like it. You put like a brick under the back of it. Uh-oh. That trash can lid looks pretty cool. No, you're not getting the squeakies. Okay. All right, Jericho threw in the trash can. So this is a FTW match, which means it has FTW rules. There's a bag of something. What the hell is that? Oh, hockey pucks. I'm like, what is that? I didn't know what that was. Look like wheels. They must be in Canada. That's right, because Tony Khan isn't there as they tour Canada. Hey, buddy. No, you can't have it. No, you squeak it, and it's loud. There are people watching me. Uh-oh. Nope. Shibata got hockey pucks. Did the Japanese have a hockey team in the Olympics? I'm assuming they would. I wonder if they have a professional hockey league there. Another chop. Just chop after chop. How's Jericho going to withstand this onslaught? Oh. Snap. No. They're just chopping the shit out of each other. I think Shibata's hand's redder than Jericho's chest. Oh. Again, chops. It's not even phasing Shibata. I don't even know why Jericho even tries it. There's no rules. Drop down on your knees and give him an uppercut. Ric Flair style. Woo! Again with a chop. Jericho going to have to stop. He's going to have a heart attack or something. He's an old man. All right, where are we at? Are you watching Backlash this weekend? Yes, and there'll be another one of us here, and it'll just be a little bit more flowing. When I'm here by myself, it's so hard to keep up with the chat and then what's going on and then any other storylines that are happening with anything else. Yes, we will be here for 100%. We will be here on Saturday. They are in Canada, says Picola. And then Chris says, oh, ouch, the Wizard, the Lion, our Painmaker, Le Champion, the Sex Gods, the Bubbly, 9-time IC champ, the WWE champ, multiple tag team champs, European champ, WCW TV champ, lots of championships. I think he was the cruiserweight too, or did he win the cruiserweight in WWE or WCW? Oh, I'm your guy. Oh, I don't need kisses. Oh! Don't need kisses. Let's have to lay back to make it more comfortable for everybody. So I've got cats and dogs living together. All sorts of crazy. I'll hide behind the puppy and take a nap. Anytime I lay down in this chair, I fall asleep. I think I have my brain trained. Try to stay awake. Oh, there he goes. I think that's LL Cool J. Now pull down on my feet. See if we can get the chair to go forward. Woo! It's a good one. FTW Championship is on the line. Shibata taking it right to Jericho the whole break, too. Basically, Jericho rules and Jericho's losing right now. Oh, God. He's hit him in the head with a puck. Walls of Jericho. I think that's just a deep set crab. He's got to stand him up, put a knee on the back. Come on, Jericho. Jericho also ECW TV champion. Now ECW FTW champion. LOL. Yeah, he is. Like, it's kind of funny because Taz had that title back in the day. Look at this figure 4 leg lock by Shibata. If anybody knows how to get out of that, it's Jericho. Oh, God, he just hit him in the face with a hockey puck. Probably broke a tooth. He bloodied him for sure. There's blood everywhere. Might have knocked out a tooth. That was brutal. Absolute brutality. What? Oh no, Jericho just put him in a trash can. He's got a kendo stick. Whack! That's gotta hurt your eardrums. Shibata's just getting up. Looks like a robot. Now he's walking at him. Keeps moving forward. Why wouldn't Jericho just move around? He can't see through the can. Oh, hit it again. He's headbutting him with the can. Why would Jericho just stand there? Uh-oh. Shibata gets out of the can. Sounds like the toilet. Runs into the ropes. Drop kicks the can right into Jericho's rib cage. Might have a cracked rib. I guess it's a bloody nose. It is not a bloody mouth. I thought he might have knocked a tooth out. He threw a hockey puck right at his face. Brutally. My Shibata. Did he just take one of those off? Oh, no, it's a whole... I was going to say, if you take those kendo sticks apart and just use one of those canes in there, that'd be like how they beat people in Singapore. What are they doing? So they're going to set Indian style in the center of the ring. Ow! And just fucking hit each other? Are you kidding me? That is just not what smart people do. They just exchange kendo stick blows, set Indian style right in the center of the ring. Oh, and Jericho landed on a hockey puck. They do realize there's hockey pucks all over the place, right? Like, this isn't, like, new. Uh-oh, here comes the table. Devolve, get the table. Shibata said, I'll do it. Somehow Jericho's still alive after landing neck first onto a hockey puck. That's not how they work, buddy. Shibata setting up the table in the corner. Usually the people that set up the table go through the table. We'll see if that stays true. Oh, chopped him right in the throat. Big chops. Jericho. He's reeling. Shibata showing Jericho how it's done. Here he goes. Shibata into the corner. Comes firing back. Jericho hits him. The lion tamer. Or whatever they call that move. 2. So close. Here comes Judas effect. Nope. You got it turned reversed right there into a sleeper hole. Jericho sees that table, though. Is he going to take advantage of the table? Flips him out. Chopped him right in the throat. Shibata trying to clear a path to the table. Oh, now he's picking the table straight up in the air. It's vertical. Oh, now he turned it sideways. On the y-axis. What is he doing? Who's that? It's Big Bill. What's he doing out there? It's one of Jericho's recruits. What do they call those? Pledges. He's like a pledge for the Learning Tree Society. Right through the table. Big Bill. See if that helps him out getting into the group. Jericho goes over, checking to see if he's okay. Referee counts to 3 and it's over. I think he was okay. All right, and then Jericho also, we already said that. And then Chris says, yesterday they showed Sandman's Dark Side of the Ring. Oh, that's cool. I did not see that. And Pigola said, what's your favorite hardcore match that comes to mind? Dude, I don't have one that comes to mind. Maybe the women. It wasn't what you call a hardcore match though, so that doesn't work. Yeah, I don't have one that comes to mind. You know, it's kind of funny. I never liked the gimmicky matches. And I know that that's kind of the thing. But I just liked old-fashioned matches, so I never really paid attention to the gimmicky stuff. And that's all of them. I mean, unless it was a normal match in steel cage or something. But like Hell in a Cell, Elimination Chamber, Royal Rumble, Battle Royals, I never liked it when I was a kid. And so I literally can't think of one extreme match other than like the Hell in a Cells, right? Like The Undertaker slamming Mankind through the top and all that. Cactus Jack, whoever. Let's see. Love Foley versus Edge or Foley versus Orton. Foley and Cactus Jack probably had some good ones. I don't know, but I would assume those two are just some badass dudes. Are you alive? Yeah, a little bit. Been known to be. And then Hermie versus Sabu or Shibata should be a hard-hitting match. It's a little guy match. Yeah, absolutely, right? If they ever did that, I doubt it, but they could. Did you ever see Desperado? Probably. It sounds familiar. Are we talking about a wrestler or are we talking about the movie? I'm pretty sure I've seen the movie, but I can't remember what it's about. They're playing with the kendo sticks like lightsabers. Yeah! Or the part where they're just sitting in the middle of the ring hitting each other with it. That's crazy shit. There's old Willow. Title run's already stale and old. Just kidding. Renee looks pretty good. You know, Renee usually doesn't look very good, but I think she looks good in that pink that she just had on. Yeah, it's a truck drive by, buddy. So, yeah, the movie. I'm sure I've seen it, but I don't remember it. But I remember the Antonio Banderas, and I remember a guitar case. But so no, I'm gonna say no, just because I couldn't quote a line or a scene or anything from that movie. But I know I have seen it, but I don't know anything about it. I don't want to pretend. Dude, chill. Take these new books and put them behind this chair and prop it forward. I just like to lay down. I don't. Leopold. You're too big of a guy, huh? Yeah, you're a bigger guy. Yeah. You gonna sleep right there? It's a weird place to lay down, buddy. That's a weird place to lay down. All right, well, got to be getting close to main event stuff as we're in that second hour. Now, Rampage is next. I will not be doing that, so I will not be here for the third hour. I did not know that was happening, and so I did not plan for that. What? All right. Full commercial, by the way. You're okay. Oh, stop. Yes, Mr. Bigglesworth. You, Mr. Biggles. Said hello, Leopold. Yeah, I don't feel like watching another hour of this either. I know Sky Blue's going to be on there, though. She'll make it worth at least 5-10 minutes of a match. Whatever they give her. All right, who do we have here? Claudio Castagnoli. Is this our main event? What? Dude, just because I'm out here doesn't mean you get to run everything. Come on. Sorry, I'm just watching what Claudio has to say. You're terrifying, buddy. Brian Cage. Should be a banger. Brian Cage looks like Lou Ferrigno, but way shorter because Luther was such a big guy. But he got like his face and everything. If they did like a mini Hulk, he'd be like the perfect guy for him. Yeah, the bar tech. The bar. Him and Sheamus fighting in the bar, literally. Yeah, all that stuff does seem like it was ages ago, and it just wasn't. It's like 4 years ago, but in wrestling time, it really does move. Good stuff. Claudio picks him up, drops him down. Brian Cage pops right up, though. Into the ropes. Up around Hurricane Rana. Or Frankensteiner. That's some Steiner shit right there. Claudio into the ropes. Over the top. Brian Cage goes to jump over him. Claudio picks him up. That's a strong human being right there. Don't underestimate Claudio's strength. If you could give Claudio a grade on his AEW career, why is it a C+? Because that's what he is. I mean, first of all, if you just go by AEW, if we're gonna play that, right? He didn't do crap, and the championships that he's had were Ring of Honor. Now, granted, Ring of Honor is their developmental brand, like NXT, but it's the facts. And a C+, he's definitely not a B. He's not been a B. So C+, C, C-, anywhere in there would be fair. And the reason is I don't know if there's any wrestler over here in AEW that's just been so great that you would have to give them an A. That's any of them. I just don't know if there's any. And it's not the wrestlers, because their in-ring work is fine. Like Claudio right now, his in-ring work's great. And if that's all you care about, and I know there are people that don't care about anything else except for what they do from bell to bell, then he's done great. He's probably a B. The problem is there's so much more to the sport to draw fans, and it can't be disputed at this point. Their ratings are at the 600 mark, 600K, 700K. They haven't been at 1 million since CM Punk. CM Punk's their only needle mover, and that's just the way it is. Those are facts. There's no story. They have a huge budget. They have everything behind them. They have networks behind them, the whole thing, and they can't get any momentum. And I'm assuming that it's because there's no storytelling. Tell us something. Why is Claudio right now wrestling Brian Cage? Did Brian attack him backstage? Is there some hidden story? Nope. It's just, let's book matches and make it a thing. Now, back when they used to care and actually use the ranking system, it made a little bit of sense. But I would still like to see storytelling to go along with that ranking system. Like, use it as a tool instead of just something that's just, oh yeah, by the way, he's ranked number 3, but it doesn't matter because Joe just wrestled somebody that couldn't have been ranked. A big hoss fight like Cage and Claudio should have been main event tonight. Exactly, but they want to put the women there, and I don't care. Serena Deeb's pretty good, and that other girl, Mariah May or whatever, she's pretty, so it's fine. Well, only Cody at this point is an A wrestler in the other company. Let's see. Seth, obviously he's injured, but if we can count that, Seth's an A. Becky's an A. Like, she's a champion right now. It's kind of weird. I just see Becky losing to Liv at a pay-per-view to put Liv over. I don't know why I see that coming, but it feels like they're doing that. But yeah, I mean, Cody's obviously a star, but it was because he had the backing of the whole company. It's not possible to do unique stories for every match. No, you're right. And that's why the ranking system is so important to do it. But you can have some storylines. You can have something make sense. Like, even in WWE, everything has something that happens for some reason. Like, Chad Gable, when he was the babyface Chad Gable, you know, he would wrestle every member of a faction to get to the main guy, or vice versa. Another guy would wrestle every member of the Alpha Academy to get to him. Just like group things, you know. AEW just does random matches with no story. Now, by the way, this I like. I'm not complaining. But I wish it was, you know, best out of 5, but not on purpose. Not like, hey, this is best out of 5. We're going to see in the next 5 weeks. I want to see them do it again and again and again. Longer feuds. How about that? Instead of so much storylines, longer feuds. Maybe I'm using my words wrong. Oh, yeah. And then there's Gunther. Although Gunther lost to Sammy. But, yeah, Gunther's a stud. And it looks like he could possibly be King of the Ring, which would be pretty cool. I mean, he stands like that. He's kind of pompous anyways. Oh, get up. I'm not going anywhere. I just want to make sure the door's unlocked. I'm live. Right there.
Okay. Appreciate that.
Thanks.
I'm not. Oh, or just stay there. Hi. Hi.
Does it drive like yours?
Kind of, but not really.
Wait, what did you mean the tires are different?
Just come out. It'll be time for.
All right, I'll be back, guys. Better. All right. D showed up out of the blue, and I am back. We are at full commercial. I don't know what was happening before I came back. Yes, Uncle Howdy will be back. Match of the night for me, Mariah versus Serena. One Hondi. Me too. I was outside. Dalitha has an old project truck that she likes to work on. And I found one. They're really rare. The one that she has. And so I found one today. Well, last night about 1 o'clock in the morning. And I hurried and contacted him. And that's what she just went and picked up. So she just dropped it off here. So she has like a parts truck, even though this one might be just as nice as the one that she has. But where they're so hard to find anymore, it's an older, well, it's not old for old people, but it's older for young people. It's a 99 Chevy Blazer, which are like, everybody has those, but it's the 2-door, and then it's the LS. So it's the off-road package, the ZR2 or whatever they called it. It's that. And so it's on a larger frame. The wheelbase is wider, and it's just nicer. And it looks really cool because it's lifted but not too much. And then she's got nice rims and wheels and stuff on it. Where this one doesn't. This one has like street tires. They almost look like they're trailer tires on the front. They're so thin, like pizza cutters. So, anyways, it's all good. I have the original ones from her car in the garage. So we're all good. So she's excited for that. Scott Turfield. This dude's tiny. Rocky Romero. He's like Rey Mysterio's side. I think Renee looks really good tonight. That's how she landed her man, probably. Makeup and whatever else she's wearing. Half the time she don't look good. I think she looks good. She actually even has a pretty profile tonight. She doing something right. Let's see. Ooh, Layla's in here. Oh, wow. Yeah, definitely like the snow today. I was out there doing stuff in it, and all of a sudden it just got worse and worse and worse. And I was like, why is it so freaking raining? And then it turned to snow, and then it got worse and worse. We're talking like a half an inch, but it made the lawn all white. So you guys have another 2 hours before it becomes nighttime? Yeah, just right around an hour probably. Because it's 7:40. Mariah May looks like a freaking 10. Should be world champion right there. I could hardly see driving home. It didn't stick, it just melted. Oh yeah, it's too warm. And it's going to be in the 50s tomorrow, so it'll be gone. Oh. And people said very familiar with the blizzards. My old high school buddy rode us around with a whole booming system, right? I hope the kids do that today. Build a stereo system in their car. Serena Deeb, professional wrestler. I have a feeling Deeb's going to win this, the soccer mom. Poor Mariah. And this isn't going to be your main event, Vin, by the way. The main event's going to be Kenny Omega, because Kenny Omega is back. So he will be coming out at the end. I don't know exactly how they're going to make that work, but Kenny Omega is coming back, and we haven't seen him yet. So that is your main event. Mariah May, trying to show that she can wrestle too. Mariah, you don't have to wrestle, sweetheart. You just need to show up. Serena Deeb used to be with CM Punk back in the day in WWE, and I guess she got big fake boobs at the time. I don't remember seeing her there, but she did get them removed. That's why she has her profile that she has now. She is a tiny woman, isn't she? I didn't realize how little she was. Deeb's trying to wrestle like it's important. What the hell is she doing? Seriously? Nobody wants to see this style of wrestling. Yeah, no, look at the crowd. That's 5 people cheering. She's trying to get the crowd to cheer out more. Not happening. It's dumb. Team's like, no, you're supposed to cheer. Cheer louder. They're like, no. American fans suck. If that was in Europe, that place would have probably lost its mind. Snapmare right there. Deeb into the ropes. Got her now with the shoulder tackle. Into the ropes again. Jumps over the top of May. May does an arm drag. Nope. Deeb rolls her through. Another weird move here coming up. Serena's like, here, let me show you how to do weird shit in the ring. No one cares. She turned it into like the Dean Malenko of the women's division. No, I haven't done the fish yet. I need to do that. I just nervous eating raw fish. It makes me scared. And the cheese is in the door. And then she got wrapped into a pretzel. Yeah, and they got stuck there, right? I got beyond embarrassed today. My 4-year-old thought she was adorable. I don't want to be alive anymore. What? Oh, the nurse thought she was adorable. Wait, where am I at? I'm sure I'm reading things right. Oh, the dentist. What the hell was I reading? I got beyond embarrassed today. My 4-year-old had a dentist appointment today, and I told her the black nurse that she made of chocolate. Yelled chocolate girl. Lucky the nurse thought she was adorable. I don't want to be alive anymore. Oh, shit. That's so funny. Old girl. All right, Mariah May getting beat up right now by Deeb. Deeb into the ropes. Deeb is so little. That's what I was going to say. Mariah May needs to throw her weight around. You know, she's at least 130 pounds. Well, probably 120. Where Deeb looks like she's like 97. Picks her up, drops her down. 1, 2. Deeb kicks out. Mariah May, the boss. How did Vince let this one go? He should have found this girl years ago. Mariah May into the ropes, over the top. Deeb grabs her leg. Punches her with the right hand twice. 3 times. Drops her down. Deeb getting all sorts of fired up for a soccer mom. Mariah May into the corner. For some reason they gave us some shitty camera angle to show there's fans there or something. Big clothesline. Deeb kicks her in the face. Deeb does these moves, but they're too slow. Like, see her moveset? Everything's really slow. And so it doesn't flow right. That's the problem with it. Nothing wrong with the moves. They're just so slow. Her girl has no butt. Body shaming. Mariah turns it around. Deeb turns it around again. Here it comes. Neck breaker. Deeb about to end this. Chocolate rain in my brain. It's funny. Unbelievably embarrassing. Haha. White chicks. What a beautiful chocolate man. Tony looking great in polka dots. Polka dots. I just don't know if Tony can look good. I try. I try. Also, Indy's birthday reminds me I have been watching Wrestling Gap for a little over 4 years. Yeah, well, it's a great show. Definitely been worth watching. We last longer than most series. No, but Deeb was hanging around Baker too much. Yeah, exactly. Both of them just dropped their butts. They're like, we don't need those anymore. It's like, you guys don't like your butt? We'll see if Baker comes back with one. Because Baker, like, literally, like, her best asset was her butt. And then all of a sudden, like, she lost it. And I'm like, well, now what are we supposed to do? Is that a ball inside there? Is that a ball? You want that? You can have that. Mariah almost had Deeb, but Deeb kicks out, of course. Oh, big knee. That might do it. Concussed? Nope. Deeb kicks out again. Uh-oh. There's a throat slash. The Crispin Wall. Here it comes. Deeb rolls her up. No, Mariah falls down. 1, 2, and there it is. 2. What is Deeb doing? The dumbest move I've ever seen, honestly. And I've seen some pretty dumb moves in wrestling. A little suplex right there from Mariah May. Showing Deeb how it's done. Mariah got her. Deeb puts her in a half crab. This could do it. Yay. Lots of doing it. Then Ayla says, I hate it. It's like a car crash. I can't look away from wrestling gal. Whatever. Okay. I'm leaving. Tell Delete I said hi. She's not here. Text her yourself. Then Picola says, we'll miss you, Ayla. Serena Deeb with the W. Why? Because she's that good. Double or nothing, Serena Deeb going one-on-one with Toni Storm. They gonna put the title on Serena Deeb? That would be weird. There's Adam Copeland in the back. With the pretty Renee Burkett. Cool Kyle has a man crush on Old Pledge. Of course he does.
Your career, it's meant a lot to me. We share a locker room. I'm watching your matches. And what's going on at the House of Black? I don't dig it, man.
I don't dig it, man.
If you have any backup, whatever, I'll be watching. That's good. I really appreciate that, man. Look, listen, I got Brody King next week. Dynamite.
Oh, look, he is going through him. So he's got Brody King next week.
I get it. We got Rocky Romero tonight, so good luck, okay?
Old Rocky Romero. Dude's like 3 feet of fury. Old Justin Roberts. He's going to introduce Kenny Omega. Here he comes. Try not to be too loud with him noise. A founding father of AEW. It's Kenny Omega. He back. It's Kenny. Come on, Kenny. So who's he going after first? Will? Welcome back, Goofball. Goofball. Old Kenny Omega. Old Kenny.
I've never been good at this sort of stuff. So I've never been good at this sort of stuff. Talking about injuries, sickness, weakness. A few months back, I was diagnosed with diverticulitis. And I'll spare you the gory details in case you don't know what that is. But after spending 10 days in the hospital, the doctors told me, Kenny, you're one of the lucky ones. You were 24 hours away from dying.
He almost died from his diverticulitis. So Brock had too.
Cool story, Doc. Can you patch me up and send me back to Dynamite? He said, Kenny, it's not that simple. We need to get what's in you out of you. And if we cut you open now, we're going to have to fillet you open. You're going to have a bag, a colostomy bag, for 6 months, 12 months, possibly the rest of your life. So I said to the doctor, I said, and if I don't? He said, that's fine. But for the rest of your life, you're going to have a ticking time bomb right here. Where you might not know where, when, or why, but you might just one day wake up in the hospital having the surgery done to you anyway. Any sort of blunt force trauma to the stomach could kill you. Since that day, I can't lie, I had to stop.
He had to stop. What's he doing? He's not retiring, is he?
I had to stop watching because my hands would shake. I was scared. For the first time in my career, I was scared. And I felt pathetic. I felt like a coward. And I felt like maybe the point today, this whole thing, was to come out and explain to you that I had to retire.
Oh God, come out and kick him in the nuts.
I turned on AEW for the first time the other day, and I watched Dynasty. Anyone watch Dynasty?
Yeah, we watched Dynasty.
I saw Swerve make history. I saw Will Ospreay and Bryan Danielson put on one of the greatest matches I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
And I wish I could say I was happy, but when I looked back down, my hands were shaking again. And the tremors got worse. And I thought, wait a minute. Am I really scared of being a wrestler? And that's not what it was. I came out here.
No.
And I heard the call from Justin Roberts. And I heard each and every one of you chanting my name just now. It made me realize
He'll have to go back wrestling dolls and little girls again.
I was scared, but that's
That way he doesn't have to worry about blunt
the reason
trauma.
I was shaking is because I was going through withdrawal. I needed to be back in this ring. I needed to be back in this ring more than I wanted to breathe. Living is being in this ring. Being called the best is what fueled me. And it hurt. And it hurt me. And I hated it. That all the best shows, the best pay-per-views, the best wrestlers on the planet are in the conversation for being the best. And I've already been forgotten.
You are forgotten. Who are you again? Just kidding.
So I made a promise to myself.
All right, Travis and everyone. You all have a good night, and I will see you next Wednesday. All right, see you, Ben.
This isn't over until I exhaust every option. If there's a 10% chance, a 5% chance, a 1% chance. Bag or no bag. You guys aren't done with Kenny Omega yet. I made a mission statement to change the world. And that brings me on to the second piece of business. When we're talking about colostomy bags, why not talk about two other at it?
You can talk about other shit bags while he's at it.
Matthew and Nicholas. You've been running roughshod over this company and embarrassing yourselves more than you've embarrassed yourselves ever before in the past.
Yeah.
And you can do that.
Embarrassment.
You're free to do that as EVPs. But what you forget is that there's also one other EVP. I may be fired from the elite, but you can't fire me as an EVP. So as far as I'm concerned, until someone says otherwise, a part of the power in this company belongs to the best bout machine.
The best bout machine. The Rainmaker. Okada. Definitely a fan of Okada. Would have liked to see him go to WWE. I think they could have done a lot with him there.
Matthew and Nicholas Jackson's deal there. Hey, basically took Kenny's place.
Oh, hisashiburi da na, Kazuchika.
You speaking Japanese to each other then?
The Rainmaker. The best bout machine. It's funny, we had a bit of a rivalry over in New Japan. What do you say? Give me a couple of months. We'll set up right here in an AEW ring.
In a couple months? What's the point of coming back if you can't wrestle for months?
I'm sorry, Kenny. The best bout machine.
Oh God, from behind! Jungle Boy attacks him from behind.
The blindside shot Not cleared for any physicality, not cleared for anything. You think they give a damn? You think the elite gives a damn? You think it's set up?
Oh, God.
Security trying to separate Jack Perry and Kenny, but a swing and a miss by Perry.
Kenny, he got the moves.
Right to the jaw of Jack Perry. Now, Kenny needs to be careful here as well, guys. You know what he said? Any blood first try.
Snapdragon. Obviously, he's cleared, so we're good to go. Kenny still got it.
He's getting to his feet. Kenny Omega, it needs to be extremely careful, Tony. This could be career threatening. I don't want to be overly dramatic, but look what's true.
He's ripping his shirt off. It's like going to a Magic Mike show. What is this, Magic Mike? Or wrestling? Uh-oh. Oh, no, he hit him in the guts with the chair. Jungle Jack Perry. There's that blunt force trauma. You know they're going to help. Matthew and Nicholas. He's your boss. They're going to go V-trigger him. Just shush. Kenny's all crawling around on the ground. Who is going to show up to save Omega? Nobody. There is EVP trigger.
They can't be fired for this.
No, besides his fools. Old FTR, I forgot they're still around. What do you need? What do you need? You just be cute? You just need to be cute? You just need to be a cutie? You look like a cutie. You look like a tiny cutie. Okay. Uh-oh. All right, well, that's it. I'm done. I'm off. Like a prom dress. They are back. I mean, it's still happening, but I am going to leave you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, Picola, Vin, and Chris, and everybody else. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab. Have a good night. Bye-bye.